game at least at the same pace they did in game 1. I do not want to see them try to take this one late.
Well, I do like their team fight capability, like the Mars, the Arena, the Egg. Maybe Primal Beast can do something different, get an earlier Blink, so you have that instant initiation with him, like a Blink VKB would be solid. Lion?
Okay.
Lion Eyes.
You want fast-paced. Imitator looks like he's about to be first blood here. Homing Missile is going to reach him from Dong. They should be able to kill him off. Coming through with the onslaught is Han, and Dong going to be drawing the first blood on his gyrocopter. Well, we wanted aggression, Lizard. This is how you do it. You just run straight up the hill, dare them to fight you, and then when they don't, you just kill someone off.
Pretty good one. They give it to Gyro even, so he gets a little bit of a buff up early on. Magic Missile, like, sorry, Homing Missile, skilled, but it's good anyways. Like, you get it level 1, it's pretty damn good. It's funny, like how...
I'm just wondering, what's the build? Is it 1-1-1 or 2-1? But yeah, you were saying it's funny?
It's funny that they caught that line, even though he was on the high ground and he impaled 2 of them, they still managed to catch him. Oh,
yeah.
That impale was far off the mark, but happens. He might devour though.
Let's see, this is going to be a very good start. He will get the D-ward at the very least for Imitator. However, he fed first blood and the enemy team ends up with 3 bounty runes. So that is a very, very positive start. Where's Knoxville at? I need the stat on how many teams end up winning their games when both of those things go in their favor.
Yeah, some niche stats. If I get this creep on the bottom lane and the first blood on top lane, what's my win rate? Knoxville, get on it.
Get on it, man.
Anyways, out of all these 3 lanes, where do you expect the most? I guess bottom lane, right? Like this one looks like a menace to be in.
Yeah, it looks wonderfully spicy. Like, I mean, top we have Morph. Don't expect him to be dying. Maybe Sheep can die here if he's out of position and gets glimpsed, but even then, don't expect all that much to be happening on this side of the map. Down bottom, we see that Imitator already at half HP, so definitely the correct read that this lane is going to be action-packed. The next time that he gets caught like that, he's definitely going to get missiled into death.
Yeah, I do like your call, by the way, as well, on Phoenix. Disruptor isn't really an easy hero to lane into. You get Thunderstruck, you get glimpsed back, Morphling can follow up easily as well on top of you, so yeah, it can happen on top as well. Like the first blood, the second blood, that is possibilities everywhere.
Right now we just see Dong farming away with this flat cannon. I'm curious as to whether or not he's gonna try and deal with this Timbersaw lane by going for a magic-oriented build early on, like 1-1-1, or if he's just gonna focus on farming.
You can get like 1-1-1, I suppose, but no more than that, I feel like. And the question is it worth it going 1-1-1 just for that one level of Rocket Barrage? Because
the spell level 1 is kind of trash, to be fair.
Exactly.
Like, only really gets good at level 2.
Yeah, and you don't really want level 2 because you're really slowing down your farming speed, so we'll see.
Mid lane, yet again, it's Phoenix versus Han, Primal Beast versus Ember, and yet again, nothing's going to end up happening. We only have to start paying attention once the Primal Beast hits level 5, so for now, nothing going down. As another missile gets thrown towards Irving. Man, this is just so annoying. Homing Missile, what a good spell.
Lion. It's dropping really low. Yeah. He's...
Oh, the additional range. He had to eat some Fairy Fires to get through this, but
he had sticks.
Will end up alive. Stick charges, Fairy Fires, keeps himself up.
Yeah, he had sticks and Fairy Fire. I think if Chola maybe wait, I don't think he kills him, but he could have maybe held that Shadow Realm just a tiny bit longer. Oh, Irving.
I think he's dead on Timber, so Irving, Homing Missile, gonna connect. Chola, though, completely out of mana, so he can't pop the Shadow Realm to give the bonus damage.
He's trying on Imitator.
Man, they are playing to the edge on Team Bright.
Imitator?
Yeah. He is gonna be fine.
Is he?
No, he's not. He's dead.
Whatever Snare says it's gonna happen, just invert that. It's happening for sure.
Costa's curse too strong, man. I'm sorry about that.
It's fine. It's the same for all of us. And it makes my job easier. I just hear what you're saying and I go, no, not sure. Well, bottom lane is fun at least. That call was correct. Top lane so far, nothing much happening besides Mars having a great time. Like, look at the CS. Look at...
I'm gonna try and kill him now though. They've got some body blocks going. There's the adaptive strike to push him back. But he does have access to a Fairy Fire still, has a bracer, double gauntlets. No way he dies.
Look at the CS. Like, he's doubling Morphling. Like, he's having an amazing time. I'm not sure what went so poorly for them on top lane, but... Yep. Nicely done by Kamma.
Oh, down bottom. They finally get the combo right. With Shola being able to throw out the full amount of Shadow Realm channel damage. The level 2 homing missile being out and about, so Timbersaw finally ends up dead here. Dude, this start is amazing for them on the side of Supernova.
Yeah, they're just playing the lanes better twice in a row. Like the last game, the lanes went better for them. This time around, the lanes are going pretty damn well.
Speaking of lanes, gotta watch Han on the Primal Beast. Where is he at? He's level 5 right now. He should be going bottom, and indeed he is. Making the long trek. And Irving needs to be careful here because he is all by his lonesome. Oh, he's so dead. Homing missile coming out. Here comes the onslaught with the trample damage on top of it. They should be able to kill him off. The Shadow Realm hits just connects from Shola at the very last second, but it does succeed in getting a kill. Draws a rotation from Undyne as well, but he doesn't have the glimpse, so he can't actually punish what just happened here.
It's fine, he wasn't helping on top lane anyway. Get some levels here at least, you know, get closer to level 6. It's one of those rotations as a support. I'm helping, right? Like, you TP just as your core is dying, but yeah, it's fine. Mid lane, they're just protecting the rune, I suppose, right? Yeah.
Phoenix knows that if he gets any closer, he'll get pulverized and killed, so just jumps himself away.
Yep.
Sheep takes away his regen rune as well.
Some Phoenix on Phoenix action right there.
How did we not make that joke in the first game?
There's too many, I suppose. And Lacoste was casting before us, so... Bot lane, Gyro.
Oh, okay. Is probably very dead here. Did drop a call down. Does have reinforcements coming in. Chola gets up a beautiful Bramble Maze. And look at that damage from the Shadow Realm. The turnaround onto Undyne. I really am the Costa's curse because Dong is perfectly fine here. It's the 3 heroes that assaulted him that end up dead.
I mean, they're just crushing them again in the laning stage. This is crazy. 7 minutes in, 4K advantage. Yeah, it's quite a lot. Plus, they're gonna be able to steal the Wisdom Rune. Han gets it. So Disruptor and Lion are very, very sad right now. Yeah.
Dude, look at the net worth on this Gyrocopter. I don't think I've seen a Gyro this farmed in a very, very long time.
Yeah, 7 minutes in, definitely not.
Well, he now has the opportunity to go straight into that Aghanim Scepter. Doesn't have to stop over for anything else on the way.
What does the Gyro say to Phoenix? Whatever you do, Phoenix, don't... What? Yeah,
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, so there's some interaction between them. Gyro says, like, whatever you do, don't... whatever, I didn't hear it. Don't sneeze, I think, or something. Sleep, something like that.
Don't worry, someone in chat's got your back. They're gonna post a full message in just a moment.
And the loregasm behind it.
Exactly. So we saw last game that Team Bright obviously weren't necessarily able to make moves for quite a while. Mid lane, Phoenix has to be a little bit careful here. In this game, do they just have to yet again wait for Static Storm to be up before they can start trying to recover the game?
I think so. Either the Finger or the Static Storm are necessary to make like a big move. Especially with Timber, like this is a hero that's supposed to be snowballing a little bit, and right now Timber really isn't having a good time. He's even queued up the Midas. Like, yeah, I think Team Bright have got a very similar attitude towards this game like they did in the first one. Guys, this is going late. Just wait for Heat to carry us, basically.
I mean, Heat has shown in many, many games so far in the qualifiers that he is capable of carrying his team in those conditions. We'll see what he's able to accomplish here, though. As mid lane, we might have a bit of trouble towards Phoenix. He might eat a pulverize here. Han really wants to catch him with it. And they weren't able to find the angle, unfortunately. Feels bad to be them.
Yeah, but they're pretty much ready to fight already. You got this level 6 on Dark Willow. You can just cast it, like you said, on Primal Beast, let him go in. If you're Supernova, your position is better than in the last game. And it was good back then, by the way. It was really damn good.
I think we're going to a game 3 the way things are looking at the moment.
Ah, you cursed it.
Over halfway. Oh, yeah, so now it's done. Top lane, Arena of Blood, first one of the game towards Heat. Heat actually dives in, looking for the kill here on the camera. But that's going to draw in Han with a wonderful onslaught with the trample going. We'll be able to kill off 3 heroes. Phoenix might be next. There's a pulverize at the ready. 1, 2, 3. Where's the follow-up? Where's the necessary lockdown? They don't have it. So he is able to jump away on Phoenix and TP out to safety. But my goodness, that onslaught from Han, perfect angle, perfect time to get those kills.
Yeah, they're just way too big, I feel like. At this point, 10 minutes in, the advantage is significant. The levels are significant on the supports as well. Them having Terrorize and the enemy team not even having a single level 6 on the other side. Like Lion is level 4. Timber isn't even thinking about joining. This guy is in Midas mode right now. He has his eyes set on farm.
Yeah. I mean, look at Heat's net worth. Him and the Timber are sharing the bottom position. Only 3.3 and 3.4k net worth respectively at 10 minutes in. Gyrocopter is literally about to double them up. He's finishing off a pretty gigantic stack at the moment, so soon he will legit be doubling them. And he almost has Ags. This is nuts. This is crazy.
Yeah, that's my...
All right, I need to go check the timing on this one.
It's pretty huge. Like, that's also my issue, right? Like, if your Timber loses, okay, sometimes it happens. Like, the lane goes poorly, but you lost both the bottom and the top. Like, your Morphling is being kind of owned too.
Oh no. Well, Team Bright just lost this Disruptor. Can't really do all that much, and they're going to be able to take away the tier 1 tower as well. So as this falls, it's going to be bonus gold for the whole crew, and more space for them to play as well. And they have yet to really lose anything. They still have a full health tier 1 tower down bottom, full HP tier 1 tower middle, and a full HP tier 1 tower in the top lane. What a game for the side here of Supernova. And, you know, last game, when things were looking this bad, at the very least, your offlaner is a Doombringer. So at least you can rely on, even if he doesn't have any net worth, he can drop Doom and still be effective somewhat in the fight. This is not that kind of game, unfortunately. As mid lane, we do see them dropping the arena down onto Heat. Terrorize is going to come out to prevent him from escaping properly, and he does get killed off. Oof, oof, oof. That is a lot of pain and suffering that they're suffering on the side of Team Bright. And they end up losing the Morphling for the, second time in this entire game.
Yeah, the one guy that somehow could carry them back into the game. I feel like the Morphling is the light at the end of the tunnel, right? Like, maybe if he gets fat enough, if he gets big enough, he can deal with Gyro. He just becomes a better Gyro, right, eventually. But yeah, at this point, I don't think that's happening. Like, you're way too far behind. 10k net worth difference, 12 minutes in, 12-0. Yikes.
All right, Lizard, you know I love my stats, right? Check this out, brother. As Irving dead? Yeah, Irving is dead. Irving is about to die. Phoenix might follow him into the grave. And this Gyrocopter is doing this all by his lonesome. Level 2 Rocket Barrage. Phoenix can't fight into this. Han comes in to save him. And he actually ends up living 150 HP. He does not die. Oh my goodness.
And he gets a salve.
Gets given a salve as well. Oh no, dude.
He gets a salve in the end. Absolutely perfect.
So check this out. You see Dong, this man right here, Dong, on this Gyrocopter has just put himself in the history books. The 13th fastest Aghanim Scepter all time on Gyrocopter. All time, fam.
Imitator.
Out of 1,492 pickups. That's pretty wild.
Yeah, that's pretty damn fast. That's really, really damn fast. Considering it's also done in a TI qualifier match, you know, it's no joke.
Yep. So 11k gold lead. The one positive side of Team Bright that they can at least take away is that they don't have the absolute fastest Roche in the entire world on the side of Supernova, but they can still take it. But it does mean that they're not going to take it immediately right now. They're still comfortable controlling the map and farming
Disruptor, mid lane. He needs to use the glimpse.
It should be fine.
Han won't follow him. Gyro. They have a finger now.
They do have a finger. Do they actually have the damage to kill him? They do indeed. That's a lot of gold that they're going to pick up. Unfortunately, it will cost the life of Phoenix as he gets himself pulverized. Oh no, he's going to escape. He's out. They ran out of damage. Han couldn't do it. So yet again, Costa's curse too strong, the opposite of what I'm saying. And down bottom, Irving though, inside the arena, surrounded by multiple heroes, tried to timber chain out. It's not going to work out for him. He does end up dead, but the big pickup is them killing the gyrocopter. Unfortunately though, the gold goes to Imitator.
Yeah, and Morphling died as well at the same time down bottom. So even though it's big, you killed the gyro, your carry also died. But I guess it's something at least. You killing the gyro is worth way more than them killing the Morphling, right? So they need a couple of these pickups. Like, get that gyro down low. Maybe it's a recipe of comeback, but Imitator, there's a blink on Mars.
Yep, he's gonna end up being pinned to the tree, will end up being killed off as well. This allied point Bedlam is so damn nuts. Han, though, is a little bit isolated from the rest of his squad, and it's inside the static storm. Supernova right next to him, though, will protect him a little bit longer, but he still will end up dead. Phoenix forced to jump away lest he gets stunned up by the Nova. So they make it a 1-1 affair, but they do grab the Han kill, and this time Phoenix gets it. Top lane, Heat in danger. Gyrocopter chasing down the Morphling. Morphling forced to waveform himself away. And there's no mobility on the gyrocopter, so you can't chase him and kill him. But this fight here down bottom is still not over just yet. Irving will find himself thrown back in. He can't get off the Midas here. Will he end up dying while it's still on cooldown? Not just yet. He's still alive for now. Undying with a very nice glimpse to at least make it a 1 versus 2 instead of a 3 versus 2 in this situation.
And you have 2 charges anyway, right? So not really using it doesn't hurt you as much as before.
That is true. I keep forgetting that there's like 2 charges on Midas, man. It's so weird. Like, you use it, then you're like, oh, free bonus Midas, nice.
It's a pretty insane change. Like something Undying bottom lane. There's a blink on Mars once again.
Man, this Blink Dagger Mars has just been putting in so much work.
Oh, nice.
Trying to do his best to TP out, and he's gonna make it.
Dude,
yay!
This guy's a player. He really is. Like, every game that I watched him, he does so much on some heroes that just shouldn't be doing that much. Like, Disruptor, okay. He is very valuable. But yesterday, the amount of work that he did on that Lich was just stupid. And small plays like that one, like the kinetic field and the glimpse and the TP, just perfectly done.
Top lane, Heat is in danger, but Kama misses the spear. That is going to end up keeping this Morphling alive. Imitator buys some space as well with the Impale, but here comes Han from the opposite direction. Never mind, Morphling is still going to end up dead.
Maybe more.
Imitator trying to run himself away. He's like, I've done all I can. But one thing you haven't done, my friend, is feed gold to the enemy team, so he's going to end up doing that as well. As 2 heroes have now been lost, Phoenix has already gotten himself well out of dodge in this situation.
It was really, really close
Supernova,
to that Blink Dagger as well on Lion, but unfortunately for him, he falls again. Instant smoke, they want to perhaps collapse on mid lane too. Phoenix is trying to split push. Do they have the catch though? They have Yules now on Mars, so they should be able to catch him.
And they just reveal that Yule's on the Mars, and they spear the wrong actual illusion as he did pop that out to try and escape the situation, but will still end up dead. Chola credited with that kill. They even blew the Static Storm to try and save him, but unfortunately it ends up not being enough.
Yeah, it was a nice attempt by Disruptor, but not good enough because there's already a BKB on Primal Beast. She did use Irving. Manages barely to Timber Chain away.
Man, Irving has just been struggling in this game and trying to get any degree of items. He's building up into a pipe of insight for his squad. However, getting there is a different proposition. At the very least, they have the Blink Dagger on Lion, so they have some degree of initiation outside of this Ember Spirit.
Yeah, he just got it, so maybe there's a chance for them to smoke up, go on the other side of the map, take down the Gyro. Gyro just isn't playing with his team, and they should know that. The problem is, like, he's already reaching that power spike in which he'll have a BKB on top of Aghanims, so killing him off will not be as simple as before. Like, you need more. Ember plus Lion might not cut it anymore.
Nonetheless, they're gonna try though, as they're bringing the Ember, the Lion, and the Disruptor all on a little adventure, smoked up, heading into the Radiant side of the map. Who are they gonna come across? They see Karma, but Karma blinks past Imitator, who can't catch him off with the Hex in time. That is gonna be a big deal, because now that's more time wasted where they're not able to play aggressively.
And nicely done by Imitator. He doesn't really lose his time. He still goes in, plants a really deep ward. Instant D ward, unfortunately for him. But I like the attitude, you know. He didn't shy away and ran off immediately. Even though the smoke was broken. Like, you smoke for two things. One is map control, the other is perhaps finding a kill, some pick off. Map control is more important even. But unfortunately for him, the ward dies instantly.
Middle tower is under attack.
Doing his best. You know, sometimes you're struggling in a game as a support. You just gotta find these little opportunities to try and have a degree of impact on the game. Now, though, we should start looking towards Roshan, because I think that is where Supernova want to be playing towards next. Get an Aegis into this Gyrocopter and start thinking about their first little push. But for now, they're still gonna smoke up as 4 in fact. Because they did buff up the Smoke of Deceit.
No couriers following them
go.
this time around.
Phoenix gets caught. This time there's no illusion rune to protect you from the spear, my friend. He is dead to rights. They find him, they kill him. Very easy pickup from them. They even tip him thereafter. Man, the BM is starting to come in as well.
Heat needs to be careful mid as well. Like, he just waveformed in. The blink Yules is up in 3 seconds. Okay, he should be fine.
They're about to steal their Tormentor and take their tier 2 tower.
Everything
Game is hard.
Everything kind of coming together, right? Like, they have all the BKBs. They're getting more catch on their supports too. Like Chola, he has that Rod of Atos. Sheep, building towards the Sheep Stick. Not there yet, but after Vessel, that's the first thing that he queued up. I do like the Vessel. Like, you're playing into Timber and Morphling. It's maybe just rushing Sheepstick. Sheepstick would have been better, but still, Vessel is pretty solid. And are we just waiting?
In the draft.
Are we just waiting for Irving, by the way, and his Midas to pay off finally?
We're gonna be here for a while, buddy. Does he at least have his pipe finished? No, not yet. It's been a tough game. It's been a tough game for the boy. It's certainly not been easy. They're about to lose a Roche. Do you think he should actually finish the pipe? Like, do they not need maybe either for him to have a little bit more damage, or at the very least be a bit more mobile? Because he feels, for a Timbersaw, fairly static in this game.
Yeah, he's fairly static because it's one of those games in which Timber had an abysmal laning stage. Like, this hero kind of needs to snowball, at least a little bit. Ember mid lane.
Is he caught again? Yes, he is. There will be the full combo. And although for some reason he got himself pushed out of the arena, that's actually going to save his life. The Pulverize is not going to be enough to kill him off. Phoenix, very glad that Dota 2 is still in beta right now.
I love how during the draft, I was saying that they just don't have enough catch for Ember and Morphling, and it just proved me absolutely, completely wrong. They itemized a little bit with the Yule's Blink and the Blink on Primal, and it's more than good enough.
I also love that Shola brought up this Rod of Atos to make things easier. Yes, he's universal, so it's really good, but for the game state, we can do stuff like this, bringing down Undying, not having to expend any of the ultimates. They've already gotten the kill. Down bottom, they find Imitator, who's trying to solo push the tier 1 tower. He's got, guys, if no one else is going to get us real estate, I'll do it. Unfortunately, we'll end up dead as a result.
Yeah, he's just trying to do what they didn't succeed early on in the game. Like, they don't have a single tier 1 tower down. That's rough. Yeah. The map is just way too small. Irving, top lane.
Irving, he ended up buying the Blink Dagger, so he wants to be more mobile. Unfortunately, it's not going to help him in this situation, as he will end up dead. Karma finds him with the God's Rebuke, and he just pulled out for that Blink Dagger, so there's no buyback available for this Timber.
Yeah, the high ground push is happening. They still have that Aegis to work with, so why the hell not? There's just not enough burst damage to kill this gyro once, yet alone twice.
Sunray is going to try to heal him up. Imitator will look for that burst. Unfortunately, it's not going to be there, and he ends up in an awkward situation himself. They instead use the full combo onto those Heat Morphling instead, trying to kill him off, but he waveforms away just in time, surviving on 300 HP here. Supernova will end up getting popped out from Sheep, but there's a lot of ultimates that they've expended here, and they haven't managed to find any kills on the high ground. And they've been here before, Lizard. After game one, I think they're going to leave. Sheep, when he gets glimpsed back, they have the skill at the ready. They finally pop it off. Sheep does get dragged in. They even use the Static Storm for this one, but they do finally get the kill. Mid lane, though, Irving has a missile coming in towards him. Morphling BKB so he doesn't get speared up, but he's still taking way too much damage from the Gyrocopter. He needs to get out. He needs to retreat. Imitator can't be that lucky because there's a trample on him from this young primal beast. Pulverized thrown out onto Phoenix with the right-click damage of the Gyro ensures the Ember Spirit dies. And Irving running interference on the back lines will not be effective, as all he does is give another target towards Dong. It's a double kill for the Gyro. 3 heroes dead on the side of Team Bright,
Daedalus.
And an opening to go for a lane of Rax middle.
Yeah, full Daedalus completed on Gyro. You might have had a shot of fighting him head-on before, but right now you need full control. If he gets to use Flak Cannon, your team is gonna fall. I understand why they went there. Everything was used by Supernova while they were pushing that high ground. They kind of missed all their spells, and then the Phoenix dies too. So it's 4 versus 5, plus they don't have any spells, but you're still playing on a 20k deficit. It doesn't really matter that they don't have a couple of ultis. They'll still kill you just by raw item and level advantage.
On the bright side, Heat did not die in that engagement. Stays alive, able to utilize the BKB to keep fighting. They only lose, given how bad the game state is at this stage, only losing 1 lane of Rax, I'll take it, given what the alternative could be. And it is still morphling into Gyrocopter. Eventually, Liz, eventually, Heat can carry this game for his squad. Unfortunately, he's gonna have to watch a lot of his team bleeding kills in the process as they find and bring down this Disruptor. And they're not even pulverized directly onto Heat. He does manage to get off this BKB, but they should still be able to kill him. Heat is down to right. He didn't actually get it off. That was Karma's BKB.
And the tip.
Well, Morphling does not have any buyback. They even tip him as he goes out. And since they have no Morphling, they realize they have no options. So they call GG as Team Bright throw in the towel. And of course, Lizard, it's me and you on the